standing in front of some people that I voted for. And I've learned that when the 5 companies were purchased, that we didn't know anything about it, the 5 water companies. That was done without any, what's that called, public referendum, or without any voters. We didn't vote on it. We knew nothing about it, how much it cost, and how much we paid for it. But what I do know is that there's this huge debt now that I'm paying for, that we're all paying for here, that we're going to be paying, and my kids are going to be paying for. It's huge. We don't know even how that money, how wisely that was spent. It was just spent. And some of you were instrumental in that. That, I'm so disappointed. I voted for you thinking that you were going to take care in a wise way our city, you know, and I'm finding out that this is being done behind my back even. I mean, that doesn't feel very good.
The way we were treated was that we had no say-so in it because we couldn't vote in their city elections. So basically, they stuck us with twice the rate increase that the people in Cottonwood suffered.
We have a problem with the water price and the sewer. The sewer is unreal, and we're all trying so hard to keep our water down. You know, the amount that we use, that it's just terrible, the bills that we are getting, and we can't afford it.
They said they put in fire hydrants. So I contacted the fire chief. I know we have 1 fire hydrant at the pond, and he said there's 2 more, and he's not sure exactly where they are.
It's been my experience, if the fire department is not on scene, within 3 minutes, your home is a total loss.
I learned one thing. It says that the citizens own the wells. Well, if the citizens own the wells, then why aren't they voting on this? Or why weren't they invited down? So I have a problem, I guess, understanding what the word citizens owning the wells. Because I'm living in the outlying area, I'm paying the higher rates, but we're still left out. No representation. Just here's an empty check, fill it in. And he said in the outlying areas, well, there's weeds, and well, I don't think you're going to find any weeds blocking any water meters in a Monte or Verde Santa Fe.
Hey, what's cooking here? This is not correct. It's not acceptable. And now they're wanting to raise it again. Well, like so many of us, we live on an income and a retirement income, and we can't afford this. And I don't know why Cottonwood insists on raising our waters, even though they keep saying they have to pipe it further. That can't possibly be a true statement.
On top of the 67% increase that we got last year, it appears that now they've decided to give us another rate increase on top of that. It's got to stop.
We're talking now that we're only going to have 2%. But is that for the rest of the bond measure? And what is our monthly payment going to be? How much is that going to affect our bills? I see you put all the numbers down, but I didn't see any new numbers unless they're just going to be standard and kept the same when it comes to the county tax or the Superfund tax. I assume somewhere there's going to have to be a little increase. Besides the $2.95 he says there is. So, to me, Cottonwood is Cottonwood. It's a small town with a lot of problems. And I think the council has a big job in looking at each one of them and not trying to, is my 5 minutes up?
Thank you very much for your comments.
You're welcome. And I would hope that you'd publish any more meetings on this, because
I pay $38 a month, and I use 600, last bill, I showed 600 gallons of water.
They just don't have no substance. They tell us one thing, and it's all ploy of getting the water. That was the only reason they bought the water.
If you folks don't stand up and say, hey, we've got to get rid of these people that are spending this money recklessly, you got to actually stand up and say, hey, we need to file a petition to get rid of the people that are making the decisions. You have to recall all of them.